Stu here with the Raid Shadow Legends to go over all the information that the Diamond gave us last night in Content Creator Chat. So this was 11 p.m. my time last night. I was already settled down for the night. We're also going to show chat from other content creators in here asking questions about it, getting the details about what we should expect from this, right? But the Diamond put this out. He gave us the information as promised about the new accessories. We know it's going to come sometime this month. For a lot of you, it's probably July 1 right now, so we don't know if it's going to be early this month, mid, or late, but we're expected to have it. And I hope we're going to have some champion balancing along with whatever else they include in there. We will be able to get bars, though, once the Bazaar goes live, so we will be able to purchase these items. And as far as we know, we'll be able to get shards and books from it, so that's great. On here, this says the two new accessories type for the Bazaars that we have here. Now, these are regular accessories. These are rings, amulets, and banners, but they will be called something different because they're going to have a set bonus to it. They will not function, or they can't be combined with the ones that we get in spiders. Anything that we've ever farmed from spiders, we will still use those, of course, but these are totally different. These will be totally different, but luckily all you need is one of these to be able to get a set bonus, to be able to try to get these abilities to proc. So that's not too bad. A lot of times if you just get a ring for any kind of faction, then you can slap that ring on there, because for next we want critical damage. For banners, we usually want accuracy along with speed substat rolls. Now remember, how hard is it to get what we want from Spider? I've run spiders hundreds and hundreds of thousands of energy, and I still don't have anywhere near what I need for all the different factions out there or get hits on the substats I need. So to get this from something like this, it's going to be very, very RNG for you guys, because we're going to get a random artifact for a random faction with random substats, and we hope to roll well on those. And we're not going to get very many of those. I can guarantee you that I bet we will not get very many of these throughout the month or year or anything else. It's going to take some time. So for the X accessory set, 5%, 10%, 15% chance to immediately finish the cooldown of any skill used. I'm going to talk about this later on in the video, how I hate RNG wins in Arena. And this is just going, this company seems to be going more and more toward RNG, and I really don't like that direction. And I'll give you an example of that in just a minute. So the Y accessory set has an 8%, 16%, and then 24% chance to remove one random debuff. I don't mind that one at all. That one's pretty cool. Now, these accessory sets will be very good for us in PvE. It will make things a lot easier and stronger, so I hope everybody has a chance to get these. I know I can't change the direction that these people want to go. There's nothing you can do to change the mind of this company. They will always do what they want to do and never check with anybody about what they're going to do. Believe me, I've been at this for a full year in the back, talking on the back end to them, and they never tell us or ask us our opinions or anything else. They just do it. So here we are with this, and then each faction of these two types of accessories. Right, so let's go on with some of the comments that we've got here. So Murder Inc. asked, are these the only two set bonuses? And they are. These are the only two ones. We're only going to have the reset cooldown, which is super overpowered on certain champions, and then the remove a random debuff, which is pretty cool. So then I said that's sweet for Rotos to kill somebody with his A3, 75% chance to ignore defense. You know how hard his A3 hits. You just obliterate somebody. They can't be revived. He gets an additional turn on that move. So then we proc the accessories. Resets the cooldown on that move. He then kills somebody else again with the same move and then gets an additional turn. Could it proc again? Yes, hell yes, it's going to be able to proc again, and he can keep going. Would he need to by then? No. All he needs is to proc one time, and he just deletes two people. Probably deletes a third with his next attack on his A2, and then just goes on. So the most powerful, unbalanced offensive champion in the game gets even sillier. So that's one example of those accessories proccing. And then Hell Hades asks here, does this replace, he's asking about the, our current accessories that we have. And it doesn't. These are totally different accessories with their own main stats, substats, and special effect tied to it. It won't have anything to do with our other accessories. And then over here we've got, how do we get them? Like, will they be random in the shop? Hell Hades asked, will they be random? And I said right after that, I said the shop might roll you a random one with each purchase. And the Diamond said, yeah, it's probably going to be like that. So like I said, it's very RNG. There are so many factions out there, so many substats, main stats. It's going to be insane for you to get something that you actually want to use. Really, it's going to be crazy, and you're going to be very limited with your gold bars, how many are going to be in the shop, how many you can even purchase each week, each month, In the Bazaar, it's going to be very limited. And then I talked about here somebody like Arbiter who could revive somebody. Say you have somebody dead, Arbiter revives somebody, gives a turn meter increase to everybody. Then she does the turn meter increase, which heals, and then the revive one got the cooldown reduction, and then she can immediately do that again. Not revive somebody else, but you can still do that one for a turn meter increase, right? That's just a small one. Then you've got somebody like Seeker. Seeker has a 2-turn cooldown on his A2, and he can do a turn meter increase along with increased attack on your team, and then he gets an additional turn, and then can do it again, turn meter increase on your team, and then gets an additional turn, and then eventually, you know, you're going to do his A1 and go provoke somebody. So Yannicka has her A2 that when she does damage, right? She does damage to a single A1, A2 does damage to a single target, and then can take an additional turn. If that resets, then she can do it again. Do another mass amount of damage to one target, then take another turn, and then do eventually however many times that procs, and then when it's done, do her AoE A3. So there are champions out there that it's going to be super broken, but the main one that everybody's going to put this on because it's accessory. Keep in mind, you can still have your artifact set pieces, no matter what they are. You've got that going. And then you've got this new accessory with this reset of cooldown. It's going to be so stupid on Rhodos, which is already crazy stupid. He kills somebody, takes an additional turn, 3-turn cooldown. It comes back so fast. You know how the game goes. You know how his passive is. Makes him take a turn. It's just super silly sauce. And then I also said here, well, what about people like Brachus and Torment? Do they get to come, when they come back to life, does it reset the cooldown for that? So he went and checked with the devs on this because it is an ability, right? It has a cooldown to it. Whenever these guys die, they come back to life. He said that the devs said no, that this will not affect passives. But, you know, with this company, with their play testing, there's going to, you know already that a lot of things are going to be broken. So we're going to have to tell them about broken things. There's going to be a few patches to get this right. There's going to be issues, major issues. I did say on here too that it would make more sense to me if we could just, you know, attach these sets to already farmed accessories that we have, because it's very hard to get accessories in this game. Again, I've farmed a crazy amount. You know me. You've seen me up there on the leaderboards. And I do it overnight a lot of times. You know, a lot of the big people do, right? A lot of those people do. They farm all the time. And it is very hard to get what we need. It is very hard, even if we get that, to hit those substats. So now that we have to get a limited amount through the Bazaar and then hope for something decent, hope for the right faction, hope for the right main stat and substat, it's going to be insane. So then I said, I can't stop the direction that this game's going, right? They don't talk to us. They don't ever ask us anything. It's going very RNG. So you know, with the Platinum Arena artifact set, there's an artifact set that lets you have a 50% chance to put up an unkillable debuff when somebody gets killed, so that they don't die. Very RNG, and you probably haven't seen that much in Arena, but you will see it in the 12s, the 3 groups of 4s Arena. So I was fighting a Trunda along with a whole bunch of other speed teams out there. I had my fragile speed team. I had something like an Arbiter and a Sedalia or something along with my Trunda, and then whoever else with me. So I went over there, I outsped the team, I dropped my Trunda's A3 on the whole entire team, killed them all, except, what do you know? Trunda procced her unkillable from that set. She was her time to go. She hit me with her A3, and my whole team got wiped. That's a very RNG win. We already get that with Hegemon a lot. You know, when you fight Hegemon, you can get RNG'd by getting locked out for either, you know, a turn or a crazy amount of 3 turns or something. You can get, you know, RNG'd by artifact sets on Hegemon because he's going to go first. So if you don't have your immunity set on your, obviously you're not going to have it on your speed booster. You just get RNG'd whether Hegemon's going to get you with an artifact set, provoke, stun, or anything else, or sleep, and then whether he's going to lock you out, and then Hegemon, of course, will put the decreased attack on you. So we've already got the RNG there. Now we've got RNG on, of course, that you've seen that I just talked about from the Platinum Arena set. And now we're going to have Super RNG with resetting a cooldown on some champions out there, especially a Rhodos, that's just going to make it dumb. Very dumb. I don't like to lose that way. I know some of you out there like it to where it's just a crazy RNG and you never know what's going to happen. That's fine, but for me, my personal opinion, I definitely don't like that, and I see that this game is just going toward that. They also added that we get additional tokens, right, to do the tag team, I don't know, 12s arena. It's not a tag team. 12s arena that we have in here. Now, again, you know I was super happy about to get any kind of additional arena in this game. but not a copy paste. And I said that on so many videos in the past. You can go back and watch all of my videos. They all said that, you know, as long as it's not a copy paste, if it's 3 groups of 3s, 2 groups of 3s, 2 groups of 5s, whatever, I'm all for it. I can't wait if they added a duel system in the game so we can duel somebody at any time, so that we can hold our own tournaments on stream and on videos. That would be great, like a number of other games have out there right now that just come out with that. Very good to have, fun to have, so that we can make our own content in the game. That's what they want, right? They want it so that we have dynamic content, so that we go in here and we're always fighting different teams. We need content for this game, and this wasn't it. This wasn't what we wanted. And let me know, you guys have been playing this for a while. What do you think about this? I was happy with doing 5 a day. I honestly didn't want to do 5 a day, but I was happy with doing 5 a day to at least stay relevant, so I could move up and get somewhere in it and not have to play this too much. But then they come out there and they say that because of us, because we requested it and we wanted it, they're going to up it to 5 more so that we have 10. Now, you let me know. Who asked for that? Are you enjoying this? It's been out for a while now. Is this something that you log in and you're like, okay, I'm having fun with this. I spend the majority of my time with this. Please let me know below. And did you ask for 5 more? We need the tower, and we need it to be good like a normal tower is, not to be any funny business or do it some crazy Polarium way, right? It's just not working. This would have been amazing with 3 groups of 3s, 2 groups of 5. I would have been behind this 100%. I would be so happy to play it. It would be different than what we play every day in regular arena. And I play Platinum Arena quite a bit, so you know I've played every single combination. I have 3 Madame Cirrus. I have 3 Prince Kaimars. I have 3 Trundas. I can do, and I already do have multiples of those at 60 even before this, but I can do it all, right? I can play the same team over and over again. Then I just need more speed now. I need more artifacts on my speed boosters or whoever I'm using. So, I don't know. Like a lot of you, I'm not happy about the game. If you're new to the game, if you're mid-game, then you're enjoying it, right? You have a lot of fun coming up in this game. There are a lot of things to do as you come up in this game. It's a very beautiful game. But after that, when you reach end game, it's going to be very sad until this company gets with it, really gets with it. Please let me know in the comments below, though. What do you think about the arena now that you've been able to play it? Are you enjoying it? Is it really something that you log in and have a good time with it? Let us know. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I appreciate your time and support. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys all on a video soon.